Make no mistake, Watcher. In this, I cannot be proven wrong. You have learned much already. Only ask if you are ready for the truth. Nothing you've done has tarnished it utterly beyond repair. You may congratulate yourself on that much, at least. The wheel is our shared responsibility, and each of us serves it in our own fashion. I am the axle upon which the gods balance their power. Eota's keeps the wheel in motion. He was our promise to mortals that time and labor would yield a deserving reward on the next turning of the cycle. At the height of our power, we recognized the potential of the soul. We knew that it could be bound, split apart, diverted like a river, and hammered together. Hammering was trivial. Those of us who agreed with the Apotheosis Project, and many who did not, submitted to a violent and horrible erasure of our individuality. After the dust settled, we adopted the forms of beings from Eora's most prevalent myths. There were other faiths and legends, but we labored to strike their names from history. Much of reincarnation's mechanism exists in the idea space of the beyond. You wouldn't find a wall of cogs and levers unless we conjured one to illustrate a point. The wheel has but one material component in all of Eora, something we built to channel essence through luminous Adra and into the beyond with reliable continuity. Before we intervened, the flow of essence was directionless, unpredictable. We succeeded in widening the gap, diverting it, giving it an efficient path to follow. Before we took control of the wheel, reincarnation was error-prone, lacking forward momentum. Hollowborn were fairly common, and hardly the worst of the soul maladies. Control gave us the power to strengthen the souls of intelligent kith over generations. We made you wiser, stronger, more likely to develop the society we thought you deserved. Every turning of the cycle demonstrated the righteousness of my belief. Nature begets chaos, and discipline begets perfection. Speak, Watcher. It isn't every day that I open myself to these communions, so spend your breath wisely. Yes, I think we will. This is not the end of our discussion. You know how to find your way back to this place.
Wotica nods stiffly. You feel her presence drift as a breeze, rustling as it goes.
We were friends.
I don't think I can pull that off. That orders.
It makes no difference.
Hey, whose side are you on?
I shall make it.
The others have drunk, Bairn. Their souls make their way to Eothas. This isn't the time for hesitation. It's the time for faith. Come, let us show him together.
No, 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 kid!
What is this? You aren't one of my flock. How did you get here?
Lower that. Let's talk. You can't let him decide for you. You know what Olava would think of this.
She isn't here to decide for me either.
What is faith if it isn't tested? These people are willed here by Eothas to challenge you. Make him proud.
I will make him proud.
Maybe he's not testing faith. Maybe he's testing if you can think for yourself.
But our faith, isn't that what the gods ask of us?
Eothas has come just as I said he would. There will be no other chances.
He must be in need to reach out to us.
Effigy's eyes, kid. You think your tiny soul's gonna change his fate? What she means is, you're probably more valuable to Eothas alive.
Tending fields while he marches to change the world? Unlikely.
History doesn't look kindly on deserters, Bairn. Nor will your god.
Hard to blame his deserters. They got to live. Meanwhile, his last vanguard got burned right out of the world, bones and all.
I've come this far. How could I be forgiven for failing him now?
Eothas doesn't deserve your life, or even your crazy leaders. Not until he starts making some sense.
I never figured I was worthy of receiving his explanation.
It's now or never, Bairn. Will you abandon your god, or will you come to his aid?
Come on, say something.
Bairn, sometimes you need to make a decision for yourself. Your superiors don't always have the right answers. Believe me.
Listen to me. You gotta listen, kid. Bairn. During the Saints' War, me and my brother, we had a choice to make. It was just like this. We saw it different, he and I. He chose our god. I didn't. I'll never see him again. And I don't know where his soul is now. But I don't think Eothas was around to save it. You're gonna stay here. There's better ways to serve your god. You can build something in his honor, like I did. A town, a temple, a good life. Maybe not a statue.
Eothas, forgive me.
As you wish, then. Abandon your god. For betrayal, there can be no forgiveness. You will receive not his mercy, but his justice.
Don't you got somewhere you need to be, Bosch? If you're having second thoughts, I can help you follow through.
Not a one. The Shining God will light the way.
Think he's all right? He looks a little seasick.
That would have been me. If I were stronger, it would have been me.
Lucky you weren't stronger then. The gods might have rights to our souls, but they got no right to our lives. Seems to me they'll take from you whatever's not nailed down if you let them.
I could devote my entire life to Eothas, and it would never redeem this.
For right now, let's just get you home.